Hey, thumbs down. Phone's on, but I'm on.
This is kind of like a coin flip. Are we on or are we off? Flip.
It doesn't matter because I'm ready to roll.
So you're just going to keep on talking whether I'm on or not?
Everybody, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes on this beautiful Monday in Newport, Tennessee. Score! Hey, community news. Awesome.
Wait a second. Let some people
Let's
come
let
on
them build
so
up.
let them build up.
They're running for their phone.
It went from 25
Man, you know what they're
to 48.
doing? You know what? They're running across the living room. Running across the living room.
What is?
That's what they're doing, trying to get to their phone. Oh, honey, turn it on. ITH is on. ITH is on. I hope they're stepping on their neck to get to us.
Look!
It's a disaster.
I swear.
Watch your head.
Well, wait a minute.
Watch your crown.
What? I'm going to fall.
How do we run a business?
You would tear up an anvil.
Okay. Come on, let me show you.
Where?
Look, over there. Have you ever heard laying pipe?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're laying pipe.
Yeah?
What are you looking at me like that for?
Because that's not what it is. I ain't going to say what it's called.
All right, come here.
Okay.
They're laying
Now, wait a second. Scott told me that I need to be slower whenever I turn to go to something.
Okay.
So if that's true, I need to video someone else, not you.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, everybody?
Everybody's ready.
Here we go. Oh, let me get back a little bit more. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're so
4,
good at that.
5. Oh, yeah. I don't want to bore everybody.
How in the world is this boring?
Well, my head hurts now.
Oh, I know. All the blood went to your head.
I love it. It's good for my complexion. That's how
Somebody
you get a
said,
suntan
Randy,
in
they
the
have
winter.
drugs for that. They have drugs
here.
for how he is? My God, send them.
Look, gravel. This is monumental. Or
Dun, 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 dun.
motentinous.
What? Moment? What'd you say? Momentinous? You ain't got no sense, I swear. Oh, now wait a minute. What kind of deal am I getting my boots into?
No. You're good. Mm-hmm. No, really. It's lemons.
No, it's lemon. I know. All right, there's gravel. Okay.
Look.
I'm going to get over here and fall. I didn't foresee this.
Move slow, Amanda.
Okay, I'm coming. Well. Wow.
Look at this, everybody. You can step right here, Amanda.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Come on.
No!
You can step. There's no mud right there.
That's all there is mud.
No, you step and then lift your foot up over that clock.
This. Put it right there.
Come on.
Okay. All right.
All right. Look.
Oh my.
You know what that is?
That's a pipe.
That's sewer.
Sewer. Ooh.
That is sewer, everybody.
Yuck.
That's our water line,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
And it goes to feeding the warehouse and all the temporaries.
Oh.
And then that's the sewer. That's an 8-inch main. And it's fixing to go to the community, everybody. This
Wow.
is momentumous.
Momentumous. Momentumous.
It's momentumous. Isn't this awesome?
Here's your little outfit.
We've
their
been
little-
waiting on this for almost, it's going to be a year in
Oh.
January that we started this.
Well, really, it was done that, but March was kind of like the time that called
Because
on
it
the
rained for 4
city.
months.
Oh my God, it rained forever.
It's like a 1,000-year rain.
1,000-year rain.
Yeah. Look, Mom's walker. Wonder where she's at.
She's not with it.
Jumped. All right. I wanted to show everybody the community news, and this is the community news. This is how we dig. You can see there's a bobcat right there.
Yeah.
Fills it in. They have to dig. They put gravel in the bottom of the ditch. They put the pipe. You're yawning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Am I boring you?
No, I mean I had to pop my ear. I had to.
All right, let's go in the shop. Let's go in the shop.
They said that's the prettiest pipe they've ever seen.
Ever seen in my life.
Somebody said in Missouri said you can't put that pipe and the water pipe together.
Yeah.
Good thing we ain't in Missouri.
Can't do it in Tennessee either. Let's go.
Momentous.
We're crisscrossing. It's not in the same ditch.
Okay, not the same ditch.
It's just crisscrossing.
Okay, so delete everything.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You can't put caca and water in the same hole.
Well, not. Oh, God.
And you can't put your electric in the same water line or nothing like that. And these are our manholes.
That's a manhole.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
We gotta. What it is there's a lot of crossings on the sewer, of course. So that's our water line main. It'll cross, and we get in the community. Water line will cross, and powers will cross over all that stuff.
Okay.
It just can't be in the same ditch.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, here's the number 1 RJO.
Yeah, number 1.
All this is temporary till we can get in the community.
Linda said, well then, since if you can't do that, said hurry up and put it in.
I know. That's usually what I do. Well, I mean, they're all standing here.
That is something. And you know what is funny is I took a picture today of this same scene right here. Oh yeah, same scene right there. There was 10 standing and 1 working.
10? And I'm paying for all of
There
it.
was 10 standing and 1 working. Oh,
I know it looks like a bomb went off here,
yeah.
but I swear, we're trying to get so much done so fast, and then we're going to come back and clean all this up. But I've got every man, girl, woman, child, and dog working out here trying to get a hold and get this thing, completed.
It has changed so much. Before we go inside, can you show the outside of what's going on?
Let's go,
Out front before it
Of course,
gets
we've
dark.
shown this part.
Yeah.
And now everybody, look, those are 1x12s that we had left over, and they were painted white and stuff. And I said, you know what? I got to have rafters. And so those rafters are like 17 foot long, so we just laminated them, put them together, and we built it out of our old scraps and everything. The telephone poles, look at that.
I see that.
Yeah, come on.
God, that's awesome.
This telephone pole goes across here, right? And listen, it's got a dip in it. Yeah, it's not straight. It's not lasered. And I've had a few,
Lasered.
like lasered straight.
Oh, laser straight.
And I've had a few people like, yeah, why would you do that? I'm like, you know what? Because it was free.
Because we need it.
It was free.
Yeah, and we needed it.
Yeah. But now, you know what? This doesn't get wet anymore.
That's
It
awesome.
doesn't go underneath the door.
Yeah.
We seal this off. Put a little door here. See that?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? There's the shop.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, this was our temporary office. You know what?
What are you going to do with that when it's empty?
I'm going to move in there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my God. That's my house.
There's your house.
I'm going to move into that little fella.
And there's the top. That's fantastic.
My barbecue grill goes up on the top. I can barbecue my bobbies.
You'll have to barbecue your mushrooms and stuff. You don't
Yeah.
eat meat.
Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the rafters out to right here.
Yes.
Put more. I don't know if everybody wants to see all of it.
They do want to see this.
All right, rafters
Just
out
keep
here.
on.
Close this all in. So this will be our new office
Thank God.
from here down.
Wow.
So everybody, come on in here, Amanda.
Okay. I'm so excited.
So all this will be office space in here.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you know what? I could put a room right there and live up in the ceiling.
Well, what are you going to do with this?
I'll have something, maybe my workout room.
There you go.
Yeah, but look how tall the ceiling is. I mean, there's just so much space in here. You know what?
I can't wait. Oh, it ain't enough. I mean, it's going to be great because when
Wow.
customers come, they can come in. We'll have a place for them to sit to talk things
Yep.
over with you or
all
Ken
this
or
right
somebody.
Here, man, and
Yes.
keep track of stuff, and then in all this inventory here. Let me show you where it's going.
All this going to be gone.
I'm going to put a window right here.
Yes.
All right. So when UPS and FedEx comes in here, drops off, we can keep track of it, write it down, put it down, and then this is where they go with it. I have a door. This entry door is all glass.
Yes.
So the girls, whoever's there in front of that glass, can see UPS. Got a sign up here. All deliveries check in before putting it in.
Right.
And over here is so UPS. They're going to put all their stuff. So if you send us anything, this goes into this first room right here.
Yes.
So it's got a big table for UPS. So it's able to go in here. Now we're spray foaming all this because we have to keep it warm, because if we put paints and any kind of caulk or anything in here, it can't get cold, right?
Right.
Here, and I'll show you this room. Look at this big room.
Oh my gosh.
This is inventory room. So all of our
And that goes
everything,
in the shop.
and that goes into the shop. So all this is going to be for inventory.
Wow.
It's probably going to get too small quick, but then hopefully we can manage this for a while until we build onto the building, and then we can add more room for our lumber. I can keep going that way, but we got to have our lumber under the roof, you know?
Oh my God, this is going to help so much.
Isn't that awesome?
I can't wait.
So we just spray foam right on top of our metal. We didn't get the finish today, and we'll spray foam right on top of. We don't care what. This is just inventory.
It's just inventory.
It's just going to be shelves to the ceiling. Just shelves everywhere.
My goodness, that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, screws and nuts and bolts and plumbing fittings and light fixtures and all that stuff is in here. The only other thing we need room for right now is like shower stalls. So we're trying to only get 5 or 10 at a time. We can keep them outside kind of for now, you know. But I want to get everything in the dry. So this is something so we can be more efficient. So just like we bought all them 2x4s and 2x6s, we can buy plumbing fittings by the crate and only pay pennies for them instead of paying $1 for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be fun. You know, there's a green screen behind you. Wouldn't it be funny for just dinosaur like trying to?
Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go on Wi-Fi because I am. See how this.
Pressure run, we get a saw.
Okay.
All right. Now, so the other part of the show was how do I get this shower installed, right?
Yes.
Come on, let me show you. You know, let me grab this light, okay?
And while he's grabbing that light, I want to say hi to everybody. Hi to Maria. I saw Kim. Everybody's on there. Renee. Benji, Angie on there. God love Angie helping doing all the sales. You're fantastic. We love sent you an email, so be sure and check that out, and we'll be contacting you either later this afternoon or tomorrow.
Okay. Are you done talking?
I'm done talking.
All right. Well, what I wanted to point out, I know that I've been bragging or saying all last week that we were going to start 10 homes today.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to start all 10. We were just, it's a big, I always bite off more than I can chew.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. This light.
Oh, I gotta say hi to Mark.
Hey,
He said,
Mark.
do I get a hi, Mark?
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Mark. What?
You waiting for Mark to say hi, Amanda?
Yes.
All right. So what I want to show is a couple things. I know we talked about the shower. I'm going to tell you about what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Is there enough light in here for me over here?
Yes. They can see.
All right. Well, Zach's still here working. Zach built his own tiny house up in, I think, Wisconsin or Illinois, Michigan. And so he lives here now in Del Rio, in Cobb County, a little town called Del Rio.
Okay.
So what I want to do is for guys and girls like him that are building their own tiny homes, and this is what he's learned over here too, but he built his own. He's a good carpenter. Let me show you the framing over here.
Okay.
Okay? And I know I've showed framing before. Now, I love DIY. I love people who want to build their own tiny homes. I think that's just amazing. And I've always said, if you're going to do your own home and you want to sell that home, you better take pictures of every single thing you do.
Yes.
You better take pictures, you take videos, and you better send them. And when you're selling a house, have a portfolio and say, hey, this is the house that I built, because they're going to want to know the wiring, the plumbing. And then if you ever want to get it certified,
Yes.
you can probably send those videos and pictures in to get it certified.
Yes.
Okay? Because I don't think anybody should ever buy a tiny house or a house, right? That's why you got home inspectors before they buy it. They have to have a home inspector. Show your videos.
Yes.
Show your pictures. And that helps the person buy it.
What is the biggest thing to show when you're taking the pictures and stuff? What do you need to show?
Well, like right now, all that we're doing is going to will be available to see until we spray foam.
Okay.
So we got the rough-in plumbing, We got the framing. We got the fasteners to fasten the rafters to the
Yes.
walls. When we're insulating a house, it's gone. So right now is all the big time you need to do this. So what I
Yes.
wanted to point out, how simple these houses are to build. It's like right here.
Okay, they said they can well, one person did.
Barely hear.
Let me just make sure you're plugged in and everything.
And
Okay,
barely hear me.
you should be good now.
Let me take this light and shine it that way.
Okay.
How's that?
Yes.
And I won't show everything. And I will at a certain point. I always think about you guys watching, and I don't want to be redundant. I don't want to just say, okay, well, this is
And it's cutting.
in and out.
Yeah. It's a little fuzzy. It's just the signal. Okay.
Dadgummit.
All right, let's try it out. Okay. I'm tapping it. All right.
Is that better?
Is that better? All right, they'll let me know. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. We get our trailers from Hurst, H-U-R-S-T, Hurst Trailers.
Yes.
Okay? Now, he does a great job. You can call them. They're on the internet. You can call them. They'll sell you trailers. I tell them all the time. If somebody calls and wants a trailer, sell it to them till he goes. So, let's say you wanted a tiny home, and you want to do it like the Freedom or the RJO, which is what we're doing. And I could get into a whole bunch more, but this is a pan. This is metal pan underneath. You can't see it because it's too dark, but this is a metal pan right there, okay? Now, from pan, the whole pan, let's say this is a 16-foot house. It's 96 inches wide by 16 foot long, all right? So what we want to do is then you just frame it. So we take 2x, we used to do it out of 1x. I would still do it out of 1x6s, but we do 2x6s all the way across, okay? So we don't take it, the 2x6s, we don't take it to the edge because we got this band, and this band's 1.5 inches. So we go 1.5 inches short on each side, put all your joists in, show you later on it. But anyway, what I'm gonna show you is you got your floor, then we put this on it, right? And all of our plumbing is in the floor. Like we've showed a couple videos of you plumbing.
Yeah.
And you and I spray foam, right? And then we decked it, and that's on the video. Real simple stuff, okay? I'd love to do some tutorial videos for people to do that. It's real simple to do. Now the walls, as you can see, we pre-built these walls. These walls were built in just a couple hours from guys. They've been on top of the house waiting to go.
Okay.
So today when we pulled this in, we didn't get to pull this in till this afternoon about 2 o'clock. So they've decked it. They had to deck it because this decking wasn't on it. They decked it, threw up the walls, and got the rafters going within a couple, 3 hours.
Awesome.
You know? Now this one came in a little bit earlier, and they decked it, walls up, and sheeted it.
Right.
Now, these sheetings are 4x8 sheets.
4x8.
Yeah, so it goes 8 foot to 8 foot, so it goes outside to outside. You lay it up, and we glue all our studs, so we'll put glue or adhesive right on top of this, and then we staple. We don't screw or nail, we staple. Staples are less expensive than nails. They hold better because there's 2 going in instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
And it's got more surface area because it's got a staple that holds the house in. I like them. I had never used staples before till about 4 or 5 months ago. Somebody came in and said, man, you got to start using staples, you know? And we really like them. We really do. So these right here is how we bolt the house down, just on RJOs and Freedoms. They drill through this steel, and it bolts to the plate.
Okay.
So we got one right here. Let me show you. So this right here is a piece of iron that's see how this is?
Yes.
It's welded to the trailer. We drill a hole and we put a bolt in there. We bolt this house
Okay.
down. That saves money. The big bolts that we normally had on the Craftsman,
Yes.
we screwed to the 2x4, we drill through the frame and we bolt it on. That serves the same purpose, okay? So then when we sheet this, when we sheet the wall, just like that over there, we sheet it over this floor joist. Can you see that?
You
So
can.
we'll put a piece of sheeting over it. So that when we glue and staple it, we'll glue this, and then we staple this to this and into the rafters. So everything is tied together all the way down to the trailer.
Okay.
And we've done that since day one
Right.
of the house. We have not changed what we started with since our first home in structurally building it. you
Right.
know? I loved it. You can actually see now the layers. You've got the pan underneath. Here's the pan. You got the 2x6. You've got the flooring, and then you got the 2x plate.
Okay.
So that's a real quick tutorial on framing the house. All right?
Yes.
Now I'm going to take you into the shower and what we've learned about these showers. How are we doing?
So we're gonna go take a shower.
How?
What? It's what I heard.
Let's go take a shower.
Let's go take a shower, everybody.
All right. God, super quiet in here now, isn't
It is so quiet. Okay.
All right.
Do we know what size this is?
I
First
think
off.
it's an 18. Is it 18? Oh, it's 9.
9.
9 foot wide. Oh, it's
A 9 by
yeah,
18.
9 by 18.
Yeah, 9 by 18. Now this
Everybody,
is different. I
oh
like
man,
this.
listen. You go a 9. You won't believe how much difference there are in a 9 foot wide. People are going from 8 to 10. Try 9. This person did 9, and it's a great home.
It is wide.
Lots of room.
Yes.
9 foot wide is amazing, everybody. Now, because it's 9, we got a 36-inch shower instead of a 32.
32.
All right, let me show you what we've learned. All right, first of all, right here, Amanda.
Okay.
This is called a valve, a shower valve. Right here, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we do before that shower is brought in here, right? Mm-hmm. We're starting to mount those shower valves out there.
Okay.
Then this is to the shower head. Now we don't want a shower head here because it'll shoot outside the curtain.
Right.
Because when you turn it on, it shoots right at you. You got to have it coming to the side.
Right.
Okay. So you can't get into the side the way the bathroom's laid out. So if you come here, so we put the drain in, we put the valve in, then we bring the shower in. Okay. This is called a drop ear 90. Okay. Now this drop ear 90 is where your shower head screws into, your trim kit that has your shower head, all right?
Okay.
I like to lift these up as high as I possibly can. All right, he put it here so we could get a little trim above it. So what we're doing is this is a blocking behind there. See this block? This is a 2x4 block. See this lip right here?
Yes.
So, okay, I'm just pointing these things out. But what happens is this block is out against the plywood.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have to have this gap because of the thickness of this pipe, right? So then when you V-groove it, it goes right over top. Make a little hole, you go right over top.
I see.
So we'll put a piece of TNG right across here, a TNG here, and here, that all we have to do is trim it out, we're out.
Okay.
We're wasting a lot of time in these bathrooms. They eat up,
Yes.
there's just so many cuts. So what we've been doing is studying is like, okay, why are we taking so much time?
Yes.
What can we change to make it more efficient?
Real quick, because it's talking about the same thing. Linda wants to know, what about for us who are shorter? Can the shower head be a little bit lower?
It can be, but there's really no reason to have a shorter shower head, even though you are short, is because it's just, I mean, it's coming down at you, you know.
And it's adjustable.
And it's a pain in the butt if you got a shower head coming right at your face. Taller
Yes.
people always have that problem.
Right. Okay.
Well, as you can see, you don't want a shower head right here. You want it above the shower.
Yes.
You know, so we can mount it. So we mount this shower head here. If you wanted a rain shower head, you can see it's hard to do, but we could run that pipe right up here and mount that shower head right here and come down.
Oh, okay.
But this has a loft in it. So
yes.
the loft is actually right here. This is where the loft comes across.
Yeah.
And so we put a light and a
So
light.
how hard would it be to put it in the ceiling?
It would just be really close. But yeah, we could come right across. Well, you know what? If it is, we got to put a box under here to put the pipe.
That's a lot more work.
Yeah, we don't want the pipe up in the loft. So it's going to be a little bit more work.
Yeah.
I'll have to charge a lot of money for it.
Charge lots and
All right.
lots.
Another thing we're doing is see this wire. This
Yes.
wire is for a light for your toilet and a light for your shower. So if when the electrician runs it, he just runs a wire.
Yeah.
But when we're V-grooving, putting this on, we have to have that come out because there's a loft comes right out there.
Yeah.
So we got to have that right at the bottom of our loft. So when we put our trough in here, you don't see that. All right. And when we don't, and this happens a lot, we got to do all this trimming.
Right.
Okay. So this is exactly at 78.5. This is at 78.5.
Great.
Then when we put our loft in here, all we do is put our trough, pop our lights, and we're done.
Now I've got a question from Tom, which is a really good question. So when it's time to build, does Incredible Tiny Homes provide all the photos of electrical, plumbing, framing, etc. to the customers?
Yes, sir.
How does that work?
Yes, sir.
Now, do
We
we send
take-
it to the customers, or do we keep that on file?
We always keep them on file unless you request them and you want them, and we can send them.
Okay.
Yep.
Also, there was another one. Oh gosh, let me grab it really quick. Well, somebody asked another. Is it easier to put the bathroom at the end of the trailer? Does that matter?
It doesn't matter. It's a whole different plan.
Okay.
You know.
Dana wants to know: is the shower pan a part of the shower, or is that a separate piece?
One whole piece.
That's one whole piece.
Yeah, this one whole shower stall. The whole
Okay.
thing. Yep.
All right. Where is? Let's see. Where is the? I'm not sure what you're asking, David. Let's see. Where is the something going to be in this house? Oh, maybe the water heater. Maybe you're asking that. I'm not sure. Okay.
The
So
water
what-
heater on this is mounted on the back wall.
Okay.
This is where the two lines
Which is
come
a
out.
tankless gas.
The tankless gas water heater's mounted right here.
Now, if they had an
Electric,
electric, it would be where?
up in the loft right there.
Up in the loft. Okay.
Yeah.
But now a electric water heater, 19-gallon water heater, can go
Anyway,
anywhere,
I'll
but
put it in the middle of the living room.
it'll stop, and it'll take up space in your cabinets.
Yeah.
Though.
Now, if you don't want it, RJOs don't have a dormer. This is really nice. It's a Freedom style, so you have a dormer and you got a bedroom. So you don't want an electric water heater, it takes up a lot of space, so they took the tankless here. But if you still don't want to pay for that, but a Freedom comes with it, you can put your water heater at the end of your cabinets, kitchen cabinets, and put it under there, or you can put it back here and put the water heater right here.
Yeah.
Put a closet around it and put another closet above it and have some clothes in it. So you don't have to have it in the loft. And you can actually do that in an RJO. We put them up there because that's the most efficient place for us to put them because of our price point. Yeah.
Let's see. Daniela just asked something. Is there more cost for a plain square shower, not the ones bought with the bump outs?
The bump outs right here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there's a cost in either one of those where we get them.
Yeah.
So if you don't want the soap dish bump outs, let me tell you something.
What?
If you don't have them on there,
I know. That's hard to deal
I
with.
mean, where do you put your soap and your razor?
Now I have to say something. I don't know if I'm not
You're
paying
not.
attention. Because somebody said that the other day on Friday. They said, Amanda, he talked about that yesterday. He said, you don't listen to him. I said,
Yeah, you don't.
of course I don't. No, I don't listen to him. When we walked through, is that the first time there's been a dormer right there?
You know why you've never seen that?
Why have I never seen this?
I'm glad you pointed that out, Amanda.
Because hey, listen, that's my job, baby. That's why Amanda gets paid.
Yeah, right. The reason is we're not
Yes.
putting in our lofts until we're completely trimmed out and be grid.
It looks so different to me.
Looks bigger, doesn't it?
Oh my God, it looks enormous.
Yeah.
You could actually do something like that and not have the loft and have that look cool like that.
Well, there's an actually lady we were designing to where we were putting a dormer in the living room. And
Yeah.
it goes over into the living room and the storage loft. So it makes it look vaulted inside.
This, I walked in, I'm like, wow, this looks so different to me.
So what we do is now again, everybody, I've been telling you for so much time, this is so exciting for us as a company, is we're finally now able to just
Yes.
okay, concentrate on what we're doing and how we're doing it. This is why I've spent some time thinking, I've been watching, how is our slow issues? What are they?
Yes.
We're V-grooving everything. All right. Normally, when you put a loft in here, you got load-bearing beams that hold all the weight, right?
Yes.
Now, in an RJO, it's storage. Or it's just one person can maybe sleep up there. We do not encourage that because there's no access to get out.
Right.
People are going to do whatever they want to do. That's fine.
Sure.
But
Right.
the weight up there, so that's why we use 2x6 flooring, all right? because of the weight. Now this is a 9-foot wide house, so we got to put a beam here and a beam here,
Yes.
right? So what we're doing is we're just V-grooving everything. I'll put a ledger right here, which is a 2x2 board. And we glue it and we screw it to the 2x4s.
Yes.
Okay? All the way across, and over there we put our boards down. Right here is one 2x6, and this is what we just determined today. What we're going to do is inside, and I'll show you all this again. I know it's getting confusing, but a 2x6 is 1.5 inches wide. So we're going to cut a groove in the bottom of that 2x6.
Yeah.
It's called a dado joint.
Okay.
Or a dado cut. And what we're going to, it's going to be 3/4 of an inch wide, and we're going to stick our 3/4 board, which is this stuff. This 3/4 board will go straight up. All right. So it'll go up and it'll fit inside this 2x6.
Oh.
So it'll be a real clean line. So there's no more trim on this side or that side.
Okay.
And we got dados here and everything. We're running about 30 boards. And that'll do 30 homes because we only need one board. And we we stick them up, and then you got your 2x6 really clean, and then more vertical joints, vertical boards. These vertical boards hold that 2x6 with all the weight bearing on it.
I have got a lot of questions. We've got there's a lot of stuff going on here. You're going to pull up a chair, Randy.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see here. Okay, because I just don't want to miss everybody because they're asking some really good questions. And if you could keep the answers, pop them.
I will do.
Okay.
Fire 'em.
Okay, let's see. I think the 9 foot is all the difference. I think you're right, Freddie, because you can tell this is bigger in here.
Yeah,
This is
it is.
amazing. Dee wants to know, have you installed incinerating toilets? Extra cost, of course, I understand.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
We just did one.
Did one in California. I used to own one at the resort we used to have.
If someone wanted to add a shower wand, can you install it halfway down the shower by the knob, or would you have to hook it up on top of the shower head?
On the shower head.
Okay. Let's see. Is there Anne Marie wants to know. Hi, Anne Marie. Is there a shower smaller than the standard? What's standard? 36 or 32?
Yeah, there's. You know what? Before you start getting into this, I mean, you might get a 30. I don't think they make a 24.
Okay.
That'd be tiny.
So 32.
32 and 36 is what we use. That's standard.
32 and 36.
I think that's pretty much standard.
Yeah, and Renee put 36 as standard. That is right. It is spacious in here, Angie. It really is.
9x18.
Marcy said, moving to San Antonio, Texas next summer. Hope I can find a place to put one of your homes on. Love you guys. That is sweet to say. Thank you for saying that. Yep. Maria, so much room for activities. Yes. Okay. Mark said, can we have our water lines run through a conduit so we can change them if we have a leak? How does that work? What is he talking about? A conduit?
Yeah, it's like a pipe, and you stick your water lines through that pipe.
Okay.
And he's saying that if something ever happens to those things,
it's easy
you
access.
pull them out and put them back in. Mm-hmm. I don't see a reason for that.
Okay. Dana wants to know, if you get shiplap instead of V-groove, does each piece lock together like V-groove does, or is there a space in between?
Well, there's a space in between.
Okay.
All right, look right here. This is TNG. Let me see how you see that.
Yeah.
See that? So there's the tongue, and there's the groove. It fits in, right? Now, on a shiplap, you can have the same, what do you call that, joint?
Yeah.
But see this here? This is the V. And all they do is they make a 90-degree on both of them, and that makes it shiplap.
Okay,
So
I see.
now they make two types of shiplap. They make one that only has the front lip and not a back, so it's not a V joint. And so it's only got a face joint.
Okay.
So, but the difference between is they don't have this little V in there.
They don't
That's
have the
the
little
only
V.
thing.
Okay.
And you leave a little gap. Now, I went to the gentleman's house that I buy all this from in Knoxville, and he has a marvelous, gorgeous home. All right. And do you know that I mean, I'm talking, he's probably got an $800,000 or $900,000 house.
Oh, every bit of it, I'm sure.
And when I looked at his boards and his ceiling, he used shiplap in his ceiling and in his bathroom and stuff. And they were actually out from one another. The joints weren't right on. The ceiling was a little bit different. And he didn't space all these the way it was supposed to be spaced. Some of them were, some of them weren't. I'm not sure if that was his style that he wanted to do.
Well, I hope he ain't watching.
Hey, Tom, you messed up.
Listen, he ain't watching us.
No, he's.
Ain't no way.
You know, and but I really noticed how well we put that stuff together.
That's awesome.
And shiplap is harder to work with. That's why we charge more for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let me just make sure. I just don't want to miss.
Come on, Amanda.
Do they come cable ready or hookups for internet?
What?
How does that work?
Cable ready, hook up. Now, internet, what we've been thinking is most of it's wireless.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. You can get a Roku and a router, you got it. Now, if you want one place, we can put a cable in it. You just got to let us know. Because not everybody wants cable. I mean, you wouldn't believe the people that do not want cable in their house.
No, that is true.
Yeah, or TV.
Miss Grace wants to know how much more for the loft to extend up on the lift to extend up so you can stand on it on the RJO 10 by 28.
On the lip to stand
So like
up.
a stand. Let me read it again. How much more for the loft to extend up on the lift to extend it up so you can stand on it on an RJO 10 by 28? Like a platform? Is that what you mean, Miss Grace? Is that what she means?
Yeah, I mean you'd have to lower it down to stand up in it, and RJO doesn't have a dormer.
Yeah.
You really can't stand up in the loft in an RJO because then it's over your ceiling, it's over your bathroom and kitchen. Mm-hmm. You know.
Brady on here says, "Hi, Randy from Newfoundland."
Newfoundland.
How do you say it? In Canada?
Newfoundland, yeah.
Yeah. I'm in love with your tiny home. Such beautiful craftsmanship and compassion. Will be starting my project soon. Oh, well, that's awesome.
You know what? The TVA guy who works for TVA, he actually has family in Newfoundland, and he said, Randy, you go.
Well, maybe that's part of his people.
He said, well, I don't know. He didn't say, Amanda. How am I supposed to know? But he said Newfoundland was gorgeous. It looked like Northern California, the big cliffs and all that stuff.
Wait a minute, you're saying that like we're going. We're going on a trip.
Not you.
We're going on a trip. Yay!
When your voice.
Oh, I'm so excited.
No, your voice is so annoying.
We're going on a trip.
Oh,
we're going on a trip.
Okay, no more travel.
Okay, Brady, we're going to come stay with you. So get some stuff together so we can stay there.
Hey, you can.
Okay, do you have, let me just, and then we'll move along. Let me just try to make sure. Well,
she's scrolling.
I know,
everybody.
I'm scrolling.
Her fingers just scrolling, trying to read them all. That's hard to do. I can't do that.
Yeah, I love when
I could do it, Amanda.
You couldn't do it. I love when everybody answers questions for us. You all help so much on here. Yes, Miss Grace said make it more headroom. Y'all did it once by extending it up, and now you can stand in the loft.
You can do it on a Craftsman, and you can do it with this dormer, and you can't do it over a kitchen or a bathroom. There's just not enough headroom underneath, you know. And
David said too, yes, hookups for the internet, for Wi-Fi, yes, but it's a box outside your house to receive the internet for your router to hook up to.
And you can mount that on the box, and then you got your router and go. So you really don't have to run cable. The cable company can just mount it to the outside of your house.
Okay. Now here's somewhere I've always wanted to go too. Is said, I need a delivery to Nova Scotia. I've always wanted to go to Nova Scotia.
Well, that's right near Newfoundland.
Isn't it? Well, so we're going to both of them.
Oh God!
I'm so excited.
God, you stress me out, man.
This is so exciting.
That is not.
Oh. No. And you go. Okay. I think we're caught up.
Help me.
10-4, that answers his questions. Okay, woo. Happy birthday, Joe. Somebody, Joe on here's his birthdays. Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
How old is Joe?
Wait a minute, I missed my question. Wendy said, you missed my question. Do you offer the water filtration system in your ITH? Good question. We actually had an email about that today.
The original one we invented, we have not been building them anymore. Yeah, I pretty much discontinued them.
Yeah.
Now, we will put a rain catchment system on it, okay? We will put a water filter that filters your rain catchment. We can put the tanks, the pumps, and everything. The only thing we won't put on is the old gray water filtering system.
I love how Ken over here, he said, good luck on your travels, Randy. That's right, Ken.
I'll be going by myself.
And Zoe's mom, let's see, Amanda, Miss Grace is talking about a reverse loft platform.
Reverse loft.
Okay.
Just can't go over a bathroom or kitchen.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You can bring it right here. You can bring it right here, okay? So you have a couple steps, and then you got your room up here. But as you can see, if I go up this high, I'm already hitting my head. Okay?
Yes.
Unless I have a dormer. So if you have a floor across there, the only headroom you got is in the middle of your room.
Right.
Okay, so you have to have a dormer to have a reverse loft. Come on, it's getting boring around here.
Okay, okay. Now go ahead. Where do you want to go to next? Wherever you want to go, honey. I want everybody to notice that Randy tucked his shirt in today. His flannel shirt.
I did. I thought, hey, would you like it like this, or do you like it like that?
You have always tucked your shirts in. You look. That's.
Well, you know what, guys,
What?
when they got a belly,
They leave it out.
they leave it out.
Put your shirt down.
That's down.
I like it tucked in. I like it both ways, but tucked in looks real. It looks like you. Yeah. Tuck your shirt in.
How's that?
That's great.
You know what? I probably would have a belly, but I've always been kind of like allergic to foods and stuff. Give me gas and reflux and all that terrible stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah. And then when you do what we do for a living, I gotta bend down like this, right? I gotta bend down to pick up stuff.
Well, really?
I'm a stuff picker.
You're a stuff picker upper.
I'm a stuffer picker.
You know what Dana just said? She said it's an old guy thing to tuck your shirt in.
Oh, Dana!
Now you got him fired up, Dana.
Old guy thing. Yeah, it's just a little plump guy thing. So
okay.
Yes.
What else you gonna show us? Because my phone's gonna go dead.
I'm done.
Well.
Are we done?
Well, I don't know. Let me see. Leave the flannel out, Mark said. I say tuck it in. Everybody's, Dana said out, so.
Out it is.
It's out it is.
All right, everybody, listen. The beach and the prairie is available for your deposits.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to do a show on this. I haven't been laying out the prairie yet, how I'm going to do it, but it is available. The beach and the prairie. That is our next in line. I'm waiting for my contractor's license to get in. Hopefully they'll reinitiate me, and I'll be able to start sometime in December on the beach and get it going. We're already engineering it. We're already setting it up, and I'm already working on the prairie. So if you want a spot, there is a limit of how many homes I can put on this place.
And I'm telling you what, the beach will be gone. So if you're even close to thinking about it, we had 2 more deposits today, people.
There's so much to talk about on these shows.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So
to think.
much.
But everybody listen, if you buy a 20-foot RJO,
Yeah.
it's 20 grand.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest no-brainer.
I know.
Or take a 9-foot RJO. Go
Yes.
9 by 20 or 9 by 18. It's still going to be about the same. I don't have my price list. The house will rent. We got people coming here constantly. We don't even advertise. They're coming here to see our stuff. If we had an RJ, if we had an Airbnb established, which we are gonna do, we have a management company.
Yes.
Your house will be paid off in 2 years. So if you buy
I
that,
know.
you don't pay a lot rent for 2 years,
Yes.
and your house could potentially be half to 3/4 to almost all paid off in 2 years. That's nuts. You can't buy a duplex and
No.
do that. It's a 15-year note. You buy a rental house somewhere. Go to Detroit. Everybody's going to Detroit. Oh, buy a rental house. Okay, go there, buy a rental house. You'll be paying on it for 15, 20 years.
That's
And
right.
you got vandalism, replacement costs, all this stuff. Here you don't. And the replacement costs on these are minimal, but the income per ratio of investment is tons more.
Now talk about the Airbnb. Like, what are the potentials? People want to know, how can Newport sustain this Airbnb?
Airbnb, we are a phenomenon here in Newport.
It's so different.
We are absolutely creating such a buzz about everything. In a year from now, if we can continue like we're doing, we hope we are, is we'll continue building this structure. And when I start our seminars, and we teach how to build these houses, and we have people come here and stay, right? That is going to facilitate the Airbnb. Not only that, look on the map and you can see Cott County and how close it is to 11 million people a year. The most visited national park in the United States is right here in Cosby, which is about 8 miles from us.
That's right.
Gatlinburg, who gets 11 million people a year,
Yes.
right, is 35 miles from us.
Yes.
Asheville, 67 miles from us. Asheville is the eastern San Francisco of the East Coast. That's all within right here.
They're like in little New York. I
Cobb
swear.
County is a depressed county, has been for years. I went into Newport Utilities today, right? And I said, Karen, what's going on? She goes, Randy, I'm just swamped. I said, what's going on? She goes, you wouldn't believe the new construction going on in Cobb County. She said, we are all stressed and overworked.
Yes.
Because this little bitty community, this little bitty Newport utility, this is the first time they've ever done this large of a community right here.
Yes.
68 lots.
Unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
So it is growing.
That ain't even all of it. That ain't even the beach and the prairie.
No, and it was like 57 degrees here today. It was
Beautiful.
sunny. It was gorgeous. Get down to about 35 tonight.
Beautiful fall.
Enough. The people that are temporarily staying here, waiting on their lot, they've been building fires outside.
Yes.
It's nice out at night. It's just, I'm just a real proponent of this area because
Yes.
if you go any further south, it's too hot. You go any further north, it's too cold. You go any further east, you don't have any mountains. You go further west, it's too hot in the summer.
Yeah.
This is a real niche. This is called the Tennessee Valley, and you're right on the edge of the mountains. Now, North Carolina is gorgeous. You can get right on the North Carolina line called Western North Carolina. Beautiful, but you don't have Gatlinburg.
Nope.
You don't have.
There's nothing. You go out there whenever you want to be away from everything.
This is the tourist mecca of the southeast right here. And so I really think that if I had more money, I'd buy more land. But I really think that an Airbnb would really do well here. And if we're going to manage it, because we want to create more income, that should be a job for us.
That's
We're going
right.
to facilitate that.
How big? Go over the lots again for the beach and the prairie.
The beach right now are approximately 30 by 45. 45 deep. I may have to go 40 because we were talking to the architect about it or the engineer, and we want to make room for fire trucks and stuff to get around the boulevard. But only made it there because if you need it longer, you really don't need 40 feet deep. I made them narrow, 30 feet wide, is because it's your house, your car, and some plants on either side.
Right.
And that's all, and they're built to be close together. It's built for community, just talking to each other, talking to your neighbor.
And Dana just said research the Airbnbs in the area because there's only a few, so this community is going to go over well. She said, I've done my research over the past year. That's great information.
Thank you. Yeah, and another thing is.
Wait a minute, say that again.
I said thank you.
To Dana?
That was you who said it.
No, it was Dana that said that.
I don't know a Dana.
And she said that she wants to know where you're going to be because she wants to be as far away from you as possible.
Oh, listen, you can't scream loud enough I'll be far gone. But right here is going to be, people are so excited. They say, you wait to eat. What other tiny home community and company in the United States has got 68 home sites
Nobody.
that you can walk around and see all the little firelights and the little TVs going?
Randy calls them fly lights.
Little fly lights.
They're lightning bugs, but Randy calls them
and
fly
you see
lights.
the people sitting outside barbecuing, eating their hot dogs and barbecuing their kibaskas. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a community. And there's going to be gunfire and there's going to be like
Gunfire?
chokeholds and...
Why is there gunfire?
I hate you as my neighbor.
Stop.
I love you as my neighbor. It's all going to be all this drama.
How is medical care here? We've got the hospital. What's
I
it
got
called?
Band-Aids right here. I got a whole first aid kit.
Nance Marie said that ain't going to work, okay?
Ain't going to work. Unless you got a gusher.
Oh, you put cayenne pepper on it. Remember, we learned that.
I'm going to carry it in my back pocket.
Stop. You know what? Hey, why don't you cut your hand? Let's put some cayenne.
Let's
see if
do it. You
works.
got some pepper? There's a hospital right here in town.
Yes.
Morristown has... Okay, I talked to somebody. Who was it in the medical field? They said that out west, when you finish medical school in California, you know where they come?
Where?
Tennessee.
Why?
There's so many sick people.
Really? I believe that.
Oh, eat these foods that make them sick.
I know.
Yeah, but that's a big thing. So we have a lot of medical stuff here. Knoxville's full of medical. A couple of the guys, their families are got some cancer oncology departments and stuff like that. We got them here. So there's, man, you can contest to the medical here. It's just like everywhere you look around, there's medical facilities popping
Morristown
up.
is full of medical. I mean, that's a place to come whenever you're wanting to. If you're a nurse, a doctor, if you're any kind of medical, you go to Morristown.
Yeah.
It's full.
It's here for that. It's a, you know what? The only thing drawback to not Newport. The only thing drawback to probably the southeast. Okay, is diversity in races and cultures.
Yeah.
You don't have it here.
Yeah.
You go to Chicago or up east and you go out
Now
west.
I have to. Now in Morristown, you do.
You're getting more.
Oh, it's so
Name
different. So different.
What are your
Oh
cultures?
my God!
You got glue on you?
Oh, this is my new coat.
Oh, it's all over your coat, man.
Oh crap! Oh, oh, oh! Look, all that's all over my back.
Hey, let me show you what's on the back.
Oh
Look
gosh!
at your coat, everybody.
Oh no!
Oh, Amanda.
This is my brand new coat.
Hey, look, I'm showing everybody your.
Oh my gosh! Crap! I kept feeling something. I was like, "What is that?"
They glued it and left it.
Oh,
Boy, you're ready to.
sugar! Man,
That's normally what she doesn't say.
that's normally what I do not say. Crap! Crap! Crap!
And more crap.
And more crap, mega crap. Anyway, I mean, we have, oh gosh, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, come on, Amanda.
I forgot what I was saying. What we have at Morristown, we have, of course,
Cultures.
Black people, we got white people, we've got Mexicans, and we have Chinese people. More Chinese people are coming in. Asian people. I mean, it's like Morristown is like we've got more.
And you were born and raised here, weren't you?
I was born and raised here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born and raised here, but not in Newport. Not
So,
in Newport.
But the thing is when you go to California, you've got all, the Asian communities of all the different types of Asian communities.
Yeah.
From the Vietnamese to the North Vietnamese,
Yeah.
North Korean, and the Thai, and all that stuff. The different types of foods, cultures, Chinatown, Italians. You got all of that in other areas.
Yeah.
You don't right here. You've got mostly Caucasian, mostly just your Southern cooking, your Southern stuff. Now there are some beautiful places in Knoxville, and you got to drive a little bit to get to that. But that's really the thing of the South. Really, it doesn't have a lot of diversity. The one thing we do have that everybody comes from up north that comes here,
That's
or
right.
comes from California that comes here,
Right.
and there's a balancing of give and take, right? Is they cannot get over the hospitality.
That is true. We hear that all the time.
Yeah, don't back up too much.
Well, I know exactly.
But the hospitality here, one of my buddies here, he went to the store over here, and I think I
Yes.
mentioned that story once before. Is he got in there and he said, he just went in there to buy a soda, and he walked in and the clerk was saying, well, how's that? Is it raining out there, boy? It looks like it's about to come a rain, isn't it? And he goes, yeah, it's gonna rain. He says, well, I heard it was going to rain this morning. What you sure you got your windows rolled up? And he went on about the
Yeah.
rain. My daughter, Lord, it rained last week, and my daughter got caught up in the rain and had the kids in the car, and the windows rolled down, and
Yeah.
running after you. Got to watch what you're doing, and that's what people are, and they really want to just converse with you.
Well, they can't. The people that come here, just like Ken just commented, and Scott's commented, and everybody's commented, they can't believe that people are taking the time to talk
Yes.
to anyone.
They take the time.
And I thought, listen, especially with a Southern woman, she ain't gonna quit talking. You want to hear some stuff?
Stop, man. I'm done.
I just
Okay.
want to say this to the ladies, because they're probably like me, like gossip, Good gossip, good clean-ish gossip. Go to the dollar store. You just go to the dollar store, go down through the aisles and stuff. You are going to hear some stuff, okay? And it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Amanda's, if I go in there with Amanda, she's going, listen.
We have been in a restaurant before, and Randy will say something, and I won't say nothing back. He said, "You're listening to other people, aren't you?" I'm like, "Shh, quiet."
God.
I'm a busybody. I can't help it.
Yes. So back to the Airbnb.
Yes.
I really do think not only with all that's going on, I think it's great for people to come in and visit because of everything that's here and it's so different.
Yeah.
It is a different culture,
It
which I think
is.
is refreshing. Why go somewhere where everything's the same?
That's right.
Right? But living here is a little different because if you're used to the diversity in cultures, it's not so much here.
Yes.
So, but if you Airbnb, whitewater rafting, camping, hiking, mountain biking,
Everything.
fishing, big lakes, rivers, streams, all over this place. And so I think it's really going to go. Plus, tiny homes. The tiny home is really a draw for everybody right now.
Yes.
And so for everybody to come and want to stay in a tiny home, and if we have so many different tiny homes to stay in,
Yes.
we're going to be, you think We Casa's got some homes out there in
Oh,
Colorado.
come on.
That has made me so aggravated, not by them. It's
No,
just
of course
aggravated
not.
to know that inside I could just destroy that whole that whole premise that they have there.
Yes.
I could just make it like, oh my God, we're so much more than what they're doing. Because they got so many same. We put that Hobbit hole out there, which they changed their name.
They had to, yes.
But we put the Hobbit hole out there, a customer of ours did, and it's done fabulous.
Yes.
Because it's different. So we're different. We got all these diversities, and I think I think it'll really go well. And we used to be a management company. We used to run a management company. So I know how to rent and do all
Now,
this.
Kim just brought up something good. Hey, I checked out the Hummingbird tiny home. Remember we did that on the Shenandoah River? And it seems to be doing well. Randy built that one, right? Yes, we did. Yep. And then Nance Marie, I love that she said this. In Oregon, and we'd heard about this, in Oregon, we don't pump our own gas. So when I was there in Newport, I explained that to a gentleman at the gas station, and he was very happy to show me how.
Aw.
I think that's something.
There you go. And yeah. She came all the way here.
She did. Lord, it was pouring rain. I gave her my boots.
Yeah, I wish you'd been here today because it was almost 60 degrees today.
I know.
And that's another thing about Tennessee. You'll get cold, bone-chilling cold for a couple, 3 or 4 days, and it's back to 60.
Susan wants to know if you need 220, will they wire it for 220?
Yes.
Is there any extra for that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You're good.
Yep.
God. Do we go on or what?
I mean, we can go on.
Keep going.
I mean, we go on and on.
Don't stop.
We're like that. What? We rattle on, don't we?
Stupid. All right, everybody. We have hit the communities.
I know Dana wants the other houses, but look, Dana, there's nothing. I can show you the saw that's lit up over her.
Yeah, well, we got up at 6 o'clock. I go out there and I found me some barbells out there stuck on the concrete. So I'm gonna go work out in the dark tonight. Yeah. Yep.
Embarrassing.
Okay. Embarrassing. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna get this B group, get it done, get the lofts in. We're gonna. This house will be gone except for the siding. There's a delay on the siding. It's not gonna get here till Friday. If it gets here Friday, we'll put it up, be ready, but it'll be delivered Wednesday, possibly Tuesday if we can get it done. Mm-hmm. These two over here, you're gonna see the progress of them. We're gonna bring 2 more coming in here.
Yes.
And get them rolling. We're getting rolling, everybody. Oh, and then tomorrow before it gets too dark, I'm gonna show you the big house that the couple's moving in, and we're gonna get it set up.
Yeah.
The inside is about done. So
which is amazing. There was a lot to do.
Yeah, we're sealing up the outside for the weather. We're gonna
Yes.
park it over here for them because they've sold their house and they're living in a motel right now.
And listen, we're gonna have to do it early tomorrow because we both have appointments tomorrow afternoon. So we need to either come on way later. Well, we can't because it's dark. So we're gonna have to come on and show it earlier.
All right.
Yeah. I might even have Alyssa ask her to say, hey, we're about to come on so everybody will kind of know. That might help.
So if you're at work, just kind of get under the table and get on your phone.
Exactly. And they want to know about the news. We're holding off. We shouldn't have. We were going to tell some news, but we got to wait.
Yeah.
A little dab.
Yeah. I'm still waiting.
Yeah. We're studying on it.
Yeah. Yeah, this weekend I worked all weekend trying to get the building ready, moving stuff and cleaning and going and I talked to a couple of customers. I still got to get on the phone and call one tonight.
I know, yes.
You know what? I don't know if he's watching or not. Mr. Moss.
I don't think so.
If
but
he's not, he may be watching, doesn't respond.
Right.
You know, that's fine.
Could be.
I think there's a lot of people that watch that don't comment.
Yes.
You know what? I probably would never comment if I watched the show. So I'm glad that you all do comment.
Oh, I am too.
You know, if I watch a show, I don't comment good or bad. I wouldn't do.
Hey, Renee said the big news is the water in the sewer is being installed.
Is that not big enough news?
Listen, that's awesome.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah. So,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We done? All hearts and minds are clear?
Wait just a second. How much to add a bigger box to an RJO that would give room for the water heater to be outside?
Outside on the tongue box are $1,500.
What if and that's for the water heater? Yes.
Out on the tongue box, if that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
You can put a water heater right here. So you put the water heater here and just build a box
They're talking
around
about
it.
that would go outside.
You could. Yeah, but if you go outside, you got to put a receptacle with a heater out there because it'll freeze.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to put tongue boxes on everything, and we still do. But because we don't want all that in here, but when you put it in here, it's less maintenance. You don't have to worry about it freezing or anything.
And I don't think that we have any more that has sold for the prairie. We might have one sold on the prairie.
No prairie, really.
But the beach, we had 2 more come in today for the beach, so I'm not sure exactly.
The prairie's going to be a little bit bigger lots.
Yes.
But it's going to have a western theme. Mm-hmm. You know, so we got a western theme, a beach theme, and then a forest theme.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try and get a total tomorrow from Pam on the beach. And then I'm telling you what, because once those are maxed out in the prairie, there's nothing else available on this property.
Right.
Okay.
And two, know this, that we can only build so many homes in a year.
Oh, and estimate the prairie lots, the size.
Probably 60 by 60.
Probably 60 by 60. Okay.
I'm going to see what we
Okay.
can do. But we can only build so many homes a year,
Right.
everybody. We're a small company. If you're thinking about wanting a tiny home in 2020, just get on it as quick as you can, because I hate saying, hey, we're out 6 months, we're out 7 months.
Yes.
We're selling homes, people are buying homes, we're still selling homes. And it's pushed out, of course, now it's into 2020 that we'll get to them. We're trying to, like we showed you tonight, we're trying to be efficient about what we do and how we do things. But just keep that in mind.
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
Exactly.
Where can you go and buy a house starting at $15,000 that'll keep you warm and dry for the rest of your life? Where can you go? You can put a little Walmart heater in here with a ceiling fan and keep you warm all winter.
Carl said, get more property and do it again.
Let's do it. So,
Can you plant trees on the prairie?
yeah.
Okay. Didn't know if customers.
It's just like the resort I had in Pigeon Forge. When I had a resort, I went back 10 years later. It looked more beautiful than it did when I started because of the lush foliage that was able to mature.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen at the beach. That's what's going to happen in the prairie.
And Dawn said, she said we should do something for that property of 162 acres down the way from ITH.
I'm ready. I just don't want to. I just
gotta
want to
finish.
I want to prove myself to you all. If everybody said, "Hey, let's go with it," I just need numbers, and I'm your guy to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. I can't believe the information that we
By
talked
the
about.
racetrack, is the racetrack for sale? Is it?
I don't know if the racetrack is. I know the land up behind it is. It's 170 acres.
Yeah.
I looked at that.
Because that's not an active racetrack anymore, is it?
Hasn't been.
Huh.
Hey, we can get out there and race our tiny homes around it.
Oh my God, the guys would love it. Can you imagine?
It's a junkyard.
God, it is. It's really.
And that's why I didn't want to buy
the.
the land. It was right behind a junkyard.
Yeah. Okay.
But, yeah, if I had the cash, I'd probably buy the 160.
And tomorrow we'll come on to where we're going to show the Barnwood house. We're going to show the big 12 by 36.
Yes.
We're going to show all of
We
them.
actually pulled it
tomorrow.
outside today.
Yes. Oh,
Yep.
are they?
Yep, there's just a few little pieces
I was
of trim and
wondering-
they're done.
Awesome.
Yep, Pam's
Okay.
is out. The Barnwood's house is out. Yeah, so we're good. Oh,
Okay.
one more thing I forgot to tell you.
Oh, you pulled an Amanda.
Here it is. I just
Amanders.
thought about it. God.
Ah,
Everybody, I don't know who's all watching still, if you're still watching.
220 people.
220 people listen.
Listen.
And if you tell your friends, tell them go to the end of the program and you'll be able to hear this news.
Exactly.
All right. In the state of Tennessee, all right, we've been talking about a modular home certification. Then we're talking about an RV certification. We were told we need to be a modular, like I told y'all. We thought, okay, we're going to be modular.
Yes.
Well,
Which
now,
was disappointing.
yeah, we're not now. We don't know really what's going to happen, and they don't know. Okay, so what they did today is they sent their state fire marshal and electrical inspector from Knoxville. All right, he's over this whole area of East
Wow.
Tennessee. He came here to our facility and inspected our homes.
Wow.
I'm talking the man.
Now, I may lose battery quick, so you need to talk quick.
All right, he came in here, gave us a whole thumbs up, loves it. Done.
Okay.
He loved us.
But
He
that's a
loved
big
what we're
deal.
doing. He loved what we were doing. He was a builder for 30 years. He gave us some pointers of some things we need to, just little things that we need to do.
Tweet.
Yeah, to tweak it up. Other than that, he said, this is one last comment he said. He said, this is not an RV and this is not a modular. They are a step above an
Wow.
RG. And I stopped him. I says, can you say that one more time? He said, yep, they're a step above. He said, these are above an RV.
Wow.
And that was him talking, and a modular.
Yes.
They're above them. He said, I am so impressed with everything. But man, do you know what he was impressed of the most?
What? Stop it. Get your hands off your hips.
Yeah.
I ain't listening to this.
He was impressed.
But what is it? Dana wants it. It's a good question. What does this mean for financing?
Don't know. Financing never did determine on, has anything to do with it.
No.
Financing had nothing to do with certification. Certification is we are legal to put them here.
And the financing companies and the banks and stuff never required it, not
never
one iota.
They never wanted. That's why I never went RVIA.
They didn't care.
You don't they don't care. Our finance company we're working with, I think, out of North Dakota.
Yes.
Is just waiting for all this paperwork that we're getting to them back and forth.
Yes.
We're working on that. We have to get with the state, the accountant, with them, and back and forth to get it all through them. As soon as that is done, we'll have this finance company wanting to finance homes for us.
Yes.
But that's why we never cared about RVI.
Right.
This is not an RV. You know what? And I didn't want to bow to that. I didn't want to bow to, they're an RV, just so we could get that classification.
Yes.
They're not. And I just stood on it. And you know what? We've survived without being an RVI certification.
Yes, that's right.
I think that is just shows such tenacity and just we want to stick to our guns and who we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Absolutely.
All right, everybody, that was such a compliment to have the state fire marshal here that loved our homes.
Yes.
All right, so they love our homes. They love your homes that you bought from us. Okay?
Yeah.
So take in effect to that.
Absolutely.
Everybody have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, early, late, whatever. Hit the bean.
Early, late, whatever.
Hit the bell, subscribe. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
We're free. Bye. Man, I'm going to do a couple of push-ups.
Do some push-ups.
My knees, I feel like I'm standing here so much.
I know.
All right, say goodbye.
I thought you was going to do some push-ups.
No, I got to go. It'd be like,
you got to go.
It'd be strange.
Okay, it's so weird.
It's so strange.
Okay. You didn't even pull up on anything during this show.
No, I ain't got nothing to grab.
There's nothing to grab onto. Oh, bless your heart. Bye, everybody.
Say
Say bye.
oh, good.